Alright. Let's do a swap. Palette. Do some electrified meat! Wake up! I need the key. Yeah, I'm gonna get the key. See how quickly I can get this done. So she's already there. Wait, didn't I go to this one? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Okay. The philosopher Thomas Nagel posited in his 1974 paper, What's It Like to Be a Bat? That it is incorrect to claim that something felt, like the color red, is the same as the impulses in the brain creating it. He believes that subjective experiences are inexplainable, at least scientifically, because every subjective phenomenon is essentially connected with a single point of view. And it seems inevitable that an objective physical theory will abandon that point of view. Handwriting here is really horrible. Apart from Chalmers, other formulations of the hard problem of consciousness include: how is it that some organisms are subjects of experience? Why does awareness of sensory information exist at all? Why do qualia exist? Why is there a subjective component to experience? Why aren't we philosophical zombies? I'm so lost. Okay, there she is. So first is smile, second is neutral. No, smile! Smile! Wait, no. I need a smile. Yes! Just barely smiled in time. Okay, cool. Let's get that key. Okay. So I've gotten it. Now we're out of here. Oh! Ha! I waited till someone opened the door. Good evening. Young man, excuse my asking. Do you live here? Yes, I do. Oh. Smile. You look confident, but... Well, that's strange. We are a close community in this condominium, yet I haven't seen you before. Have I? Oh, yes, sir, most definitely. I'm sorry, my boy, it's just that there have been cases of young men trying to deliver drugs here. So let's just call up the concierge and ask him. I have the number right here. What is your last name? Decided to leave before it gets ugly. You feel that you won't get into this condo today. Interesting. Guess I'll have to wait for somebody to come and let me in. Only way to do it. Maybe I do a different expression. Try scared. See what happens. Nope. Scared. You look scared. I mean, no. Leave these premises. Now. You have 5 minutes before I call the police. You are lucky I didn't do it from the get-go. Okay. I'm going to do surprised. Made a surprised face. You looked confident, but... Same stuff. I guess sad and disgust are the two I've got left. Let's do sad. Made a sad face. I mean, no, nope. I mean, let's try disgusted. I think getting to neutral would be very difficult. You look disgusted. Oh, I mean, no, sir, not really. The lady from room 97 has called for me. I'm a rat exterminator. The tenant still doesn't look convinced. So apartment 97, you say? Well, how about we call the Ms. and ask her about it? Let's do... Made a surprise face. You shrug your shoulders. Sure, do that. Do you have her phone? He seems to be taken aback by your eagerness. No. No, I don't. It's all right, I believe you. But I'll be sure to come check on you in half an hour, you hear me? We are a very close community in this condominium. Martha does not live in apartment 97. It should be all right. Whoa! I mean, suddenly we're in Suspiria. Blue Velvet by David Lynch. Big surprise! Color me shocked, David Lynch is referencing this. The only cool thing in this apartment. She'll come at some point. Martha's bed. The sheets are unmade. Such a bad girl. Underwear drying. They produce an indecent smell of wet fabric. Does this girl have any shame? It's evening. Who's there? Will? Almost correct there, Miss Jennings. What are you... Staying neutral. Your face remained neutral. Have you come to... Yes, Martha. Yes. Wait! Tanya? Is that you? Huh? Tanya? Remember this, sweetheart.
The name is Lila.
It's not letting me do anything. Is it borked? Hold on. It won't let me open the journal. Won't let me do anything. I apologize, guys. We might not need to do that again. Okay, loading put me at the exact same spot. There is something I must be missing. Give me a second. I'm going to check to see if this is a reported bug, because I'm confused. Someone else is describing something similar. I'm being told... Well, it says in here that if you restart the game, it fixes it. So give me a second. Oh! In the meantime, chat, I'm glad that you guys are having a time with this. Oh, come on, really? Well, I'll speed through this. Disgust and then surprise or joy. You know, I just realized. Might explain a lot about the troubles Will's going through. He's in the closet.
The name is Lila.
Well, we get to watch the murder more. Murderbot time! There we go. That's better. Leaving? Everything's completely normal? I'm on a bus. Okay. You know who would hate this? Especially that final image? Rainer. Why? Hello, officers. Hey, hold it, sir. Wait, is your name William Clark? Yes, that's me. Hey, Ted! Ted? Yes? I think we found the kid. William Clark, right? Yeah? That's me. You will have to come with us, bud. Get in the car, please. Just an empty table. A cloudy mirror. It has a weird tint to it. Am I being watched? Ready? Hey, Will. I'm Detective Hutchins. We talked a couple hours ago, remember? Now, William, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, okay? Okay. Hello, what's this on the side? Do you know why you're here? No, I don't. I'm going to do a little bit afraid. Sad. You didn't look very confident. Your confidence level decreased. The detective may have noticed that. All right. Now, you are William Clark, correct? Yes, that is correct. You've been read your rights before, right? No, never. You've probably seen it in the movies. He reads you your rights. Oh, forgot to ask you. Do you want water or anything? No, thank you, sir. Alright. Now, Will, I have a photograph here. Do you know who this is in the photograph? Yes, that's Tanya Kennedy. I'll smile for this. I see you are smiling. Yeah. It just... She's a nice girl, I guess. What was your relationship with her? We didn't know each other well. I see. Could you elaborate? Did you just say hello to each other? Did you talk sometimes? We talked, yeah. What did you talk about? I don't know. Music and stuff? I don't remember. Just normal stuff. Do you have any mutual friends? Go sad. I'm not sure. Well, Martha Jennings is one of my friends. I think she and Tanya were rather close. So Martha Jennings is your friend? Alright. Now, Will, you said before you weren't too close to Ms. Kennedy, correct? Yes. The thing is, we've already talked to some of your friends today. Martha Jennings was one of them. They seem to tell me that you and Tanya have become rather close some time ago. Could you tell me why they told us so? I don't know. Will, we need you to be very genuine. The stakes are high. You see, the real reason we invited you here is because Tanya Kennedy is missing. She's been missing for more than 5 days. She is? Made a surprise face. Yes, I thought you knew that. At least, that's what your friends say. Angry. They aren't my friends. Come again? They aren't my friends. They hate my guts. All of them. How come? I don't know. It's because I'm different. In what way are you different? You know in what way. I don't care about stupid stuff that they talk about. I don't wear fancy clothes. I'm smart. Finally, you know, my face. I see. So, how does this hate express itself? Well, for the most part, they just act like I wasn't there. You know, they'd call me names, freak, weirdo. Classic stuff, school kids. What else would they do? Hide my stuff, destroy things I own, steal from me. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to frame me for something they'd done to Tanya. You are agitated. The detective seems to have not noticed that. Or seems to have noticed that. They were pretty sure when they said it was you. We are good at detecting lies. We've talked to Martha Jennings. She's lying, I'm telling you. She's always done that. Let me guess. They all just sat there with their stupid faces, as if they were worrying. Maybe some tears, huh? No fucking way it's me. It's bullshit. Will, I wouldn't be surprised if they fucking murdered her. Like those Dada weirdos. Hell, some of them would be part of the could be part of the Dada group. Now calm down. Calm down, William. I hear you. No need to be agitated. We are here to talk. And figure all those things out. You do realize they are friends with Michael Graves? And that the Dada are the right extremists? So it's basically nonsensical for any of them to be part of it. Peculiar that you know about that group at all. Where have you learned about it? The internet. Where else? Alright, this isn't very important anyway. Let's change the topic for now. Now, I'm not going to grill you about this, but I know you've been a part of a certain gathering. The Lawrence fraternity. Ring any bells? Yes, sir. Is this something you are comfortable talking about? Yes, sir. Even if I wasn't, you'd interrogate me anyway, wouldn't you? So please, ask away. Right. Now I'll just need a couple of details. First, when was it exactly that you enrolled? June 11th, sir. Could someone make note of 0611, please? But I've been helping out Father Lawrence for a while before I was actually initiated. Alright. Then what was the mission of the group? Did you try to convert as many people as possible? Not really, sir. Actually, it seems that only Father's closest circle was allowed in. As for the end goal, I was never told what it was, or if there was one. It seems I was too low of a tier. No chance to get higher in the hierarchy now since the fire? Tell me more about that, please. You weren't present when it happened, right? Yes, sir. Why? It must have been a group meeting. I was at home, ill. A migraine. Is there anyone to confirm that? Yes, actually. Miss Hutchins, our concierge, was kind enough to come and check on me. Oh, so Dorothy's... Alright, we'll check on that. Now, William, I will leave the room now, and another officer will come talk to you. Bad cop? Alright now, I don't have much time. My name's Detective Fisher. Spit it out, kid. You know why you're here, right? This is where the part you won't like begins. I still don't know why I'm here. Let's stick with anger. You made an angry face. Well, I think you do. Let me refresh your memory. Tanya Kennedy. Your former friend. She's missing, all right? Now, we know for sure you have something to do with it. There's no question there. So you better start talking. What should I talk about? A smile. You smiled. First of all, when did you last see her? I don't remember. Must have been, more than a month ago. More than a month, huh? Save those fairy tales for Ted. When? I told you. About a month ago. And where was that? We, hung out near my house. Where? The exact place, please. An abandoned building? It used to be a condominium, I think. Weird place to hang out at, huh? What did you two do there? I don't know, just hung out and talked. What was your relationship with the girl? But Officer Hutchins has asked that already. Look here, bud. I don't think you get what's happening right now. You're in a police office. I am interrogating you. You are in big trouble already. So I recommend you just answer my questions and stop fucking around. Do we have an understanding? Yes, sir. So, let me ask you one more time. What was your relationship with Tanya Kennedy? We were friends. I'm going to keep neutral. His face changes. So, friends. He seems to be lost in thought. Now listen carefully. We have found a female torso in the trash near your apartment. Surprise. Surprise. No. Surprise. You made a surprised face. He ignores your reaction. The boys are doing the DNA test right now, but I'm pretty sure we both know who this torso belongs to. I don't. Did you do it? I'm just straight up asking you, because there is no doubt in my mind about whose work it is. No, I'm gonna do angry. I made an angry face. I didn't do it. You do realize she has family, right? Don't you want her mom and dad to have at least a little comfort in knowing where the remains of their girl are? Are you sure it's her? Are you stupid? I told you, we know. Now tell me where the other parts are. You hid them well, didn't you? But you got lazy with the last one. Didn't think we'll find it. Did you use that saw in your apartment? Used for what? Made an angry face. Don't play dumb. If we find even a little bit of DNA on that saw, and I'm sure we will, then you're fucked, William. Because even if you wash the blood off, you still have little things, like fibers. Also, if the bone was cut, we can identify the exact instrument just by the marks on the bone. It's absolutely precise. We can find out everything about up to the specific model of the instrument used. Might as well tell me how you did it. Please, Will. It's no use now. I'll tell you something an old friend of mine used to say. Of all the people in the world, the best and the worst are drawn to dead dog. Most turn away. Only those with the purest of heart can feel its pain. I know you aren't a bad guy, William. I know you can feel the pain of others, can't you? I didn't do it, sir. William Clark. You don't get it, do you? Will, friend, buddy. We have the evidence, you little fucker. You fucked up. You fucked up and left your fingerprints all over her. Well, guess what? That's enough information for us to decide who the culprit is. Remember him talking about the DNA test not being done yet. And you made sure William wore gloves. It's not me. I told you, we know it's you. It's not a question of who, but how and why. Tell me, buddy, why'd you do it? I didn't do it. This probably looked convincing. Then who did, Will? I don't know. You don't know, do you? Unfortunately, Will, there's about 2 ways this can go. First, you quit fucking around and tell me who you are trying to protect. Second, you get to be the one to hold full responsibility. And let me remind you, we are talking first-degree murder here, William. Are you sure you don't want to open up? Just tell me the name, buddy. This might be your chance. The name is... What? It seems you were talking about something. It's warm. But aren't you Lila? Huh? What was that you said? Aren't you Lila? What? If it's a joke, I don't get it. Who's Lila? I don't believe that, though. Do you, Ted? So, Will, the bruises you showed us earlier, that's Michael Graves who gave it to you? Scratches? How the hell does a guy give another guy nail scratches? I told you, he's wearing rings. He's a rock fan or something. I've noticed an Ozzy Osbourne poster on his locker. Yeah, I remember. You told me that. This seems to correspond with what the others said. Unfortunately, Mr. Graves seems to be a very short-tempered boy. So, William, will you actually be able to testify against Michael in the court of law? Absolutely, sir. Come on, Ted, don't tell me... All right, we'll talk later. This interrogation is over for now, William. We'll tell you when you're free to go. There's just a bit of paperwork left. Ha! Got an achievement. Sly. Frame an innocent person. What? Is that an official ending? Wow. So here's the thing. I do a little research on my games before I play them. Congrats, you got an innocent boy put in jail. But yeah, I do a little bit of research on games before I play them. I go to a site called How Long to Beat just to see how long the game is to have a rough idea. And it did tell me that about 2.5 hours is about right for getting a basic playthrough. They also said that full completion does take longer, and they mentioned how many endings there are. I think I'm going to go for some more endings because I don't know what happened. There's still so many questions I want to answer. So yeah, I think there's going to be more play into this game. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, Detective Yu. He was mentioned before. Nice to meet you, Lila. I am Special Agent Yu, FBI. Do we know each other? Oh, yes. We've most certainly met before. I must have forgotten. What do you want? You see, I've been studying you very intently, Lila. I, too, have questions I'd like to ask you. What for? At the end of the day, I'd like to find out who you are. You amuse me, Detective. You really are nothing like those fools. You seem to keep your eyes open. Oh, I expect an exquisite feast. Please, ask away. We aren't going to talk here, Lila. Meet me at a familiar place. A place you use for saving. I'll be waiting. Oh, that was ending 20. It was Judgment. Interesting. Oh, okay. I need to remember 0611 for next time. I bet that's the password to the journal. But holy crap, this game's so much fun. We are absolutely going to play this again. Thank you very much for joining me. You can also find my work at BWHComics.com. I'm also at BWH Comics on Patreon, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. You can find my weeb comic, Cospain, a comic about cosplay and convention craziness, over at cospaigncomic.com. So, that's going to wrap it up for this week. Thank you very much for joining. And until next time, rock on, guys, and never stop drawing.